So if you guys would like a super fast Ender Pearl / XP farm, that makes all the Enderman one hit and you get tons and tons of XP. And it's very simple and cheap to build. Make sure you guys stay tuned throughout the whole entire video to see how we build up this super cool farm. So hello everybody, welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we're going to be building ourselves an Enderman farm as requested. I will go ahead and link the original creator of this design in the description down below, but nonetheless, let's go ahead and get into the first thing we're gonna have to do is obviously we're gonna have to go ahead, come to the End Realm, and I went on one of the End Islands. So you get that by throwing your little Ender Pearl through the portal thing, and then you're gonna end up in a place like this. So you have to end up to a place like this, and then what we're gonna want to do is we want to go to the the edge, to where there's nothing out here like the abyss. We want to go out to here. And what we need to do is we got to get 3 stacks of any kind of leaves. And we got to go ahead and build out 3 stacks of leaves. So yeah, just 3 stacks of leaves straight out into the void. And we have to do this in order to get away from the main island, just to make sure no Enderman spawn. So yeah, go ahead and just build out about 3 stacks of leaves. You can do 2 to 3. But I like 3 just to make sure that they definitely can't spawn. So yeah, do about 3 stacks, and I'll be back with you guys once you go ahead and place 3 stacks of leaves just in a straight line like this out into the void. And alright, so once you go ahead and get out into the void like this with your 3 stacks of leaf blocks, we need to grab ourselves any blocks. You can build this out of any blocks you want. I just have endstone bricks because they look nice, but any solid block. And we're set up by making a nice little 6x6 little platform. It doesn't actually have to be exactly perfect. Just give yourself a nice little platform for you to stand on. I'm just going to build this out, I think 5 or 6 blocks. But make sure there is a center, because that is where we will be placing in where the kill is going to be. So it's going to keep on doing this. And alright guys, so it actually ends up being a 7x7 platform, from 7 this way and 7 this way. It doesn't have to be exact, so don't really worry about it too much. But now what we got to do is we got to go ahead and come to the middle right here. And what we are going to do is we're going to come up just these 2 blocks. We're going to place half slabs just so that we know where a hole is. Alright, we will destroy these later, but we're going to place it just so we remember where a hole is. And it's going to be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, just like that. So then it's perfectly, you have 2 blocks on each and every side away from this right here, which is going to be where the kill, like where they're all going to die at, and we're going to get all their XP. Next up, what we want to do is we want to go and make a 2 high. We're going to build up 1, 2, and then 3, and then we're going to destroy the bottom 2. And the reason we're doing this is to make sure that no Enderman can spawn here, because as you can see, Endermen are 3 blocks tall, and this right here is only 2 blocks. So we have to do this, and we have to surround these whole entire thing with it, except for like right here where our platform is going to be at. So go ahead and surround your whole entire little platform you have right here with this 2 high wall thingy-majigger, and then yeah. And alright, so now you got your area all marked out. You can go ahead and destroy all of these slabs right here. Just get rid of them. We don't need them anymore. And now what we want to do is we want to go ahead and build this top part up 42 blocks from where we are at right now. So right now we're at Y level 49. If you look on the left and you see our coordinates, we have the X, Y, and Z. The Y in the middle is your up and down. So we're at Y level 49. So we have to go 42 more blocks up from 49. So Alexa, what's 49 plus 42?
49 plus 42 is 91.
Alright, sorry if I made all your Alexas freak out, but that is 91. So what we want to do is we want to go and just hop up here. We don't want to have these blocks right here. Just destroy all those. Go and replace those. But what we want to do is we want to make just a nice little circle kind of like this. And we want to go ahead and go up to whatever it said. I think it was 92. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and go up to Y level 92. Now this will be different for all of you. But like I said, from that bottom area down there, we have to go up 42 blocks. Oh, correction. It was actually Y equals 91, not 92. So yeah, 90. If we go up 42 blocks, we'll be at Y level 91 for us, and it'll be different for all of you guys. So now what you're going to want to do after you're going to build that up 42 blocks is we're going to go ahead and actually grab ourselves a whole bunch of water buckets, and we're going to come down here to where this first little layer is, as you guys can see. And what we're going to do is we're going to be getting ourselves a bunch of water buckets and placing water buckets all along here, and this is just so that none of the Endermen can spawn right here. And I prefer using water buckets. I think you can use leaves, but I prefer water buckets much more, because then also look, if you fall off by accident, ooh, you can catch yourself sometimes, so you don't absolutely like just die. So go ahead and do that. After we're going to do that, we're going to go ahead and shoot it right back up to the top. And what we're going to do is we're going to go out to every one of these edges, and we're going to build up by a total of 6 blocks. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and it will be 7 blocks if you include the one that's part of this tower. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you include the one that's in the tower, now what you're going to do is just actually be building 6 blocks. And we're going to go ahead and do this on every single one of these things all together. So that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then when you look at it, if you include this block, like I said, it will be 7. So just go ahead and do that on every single one of these sides, and then go ahead and connect them up all together, and you guys will see what it looks like. Just so you guys can go ahead and see what I did is I went ahead and built them out 6 blocks again, like I said, and all I did was connect them all together with the corner pieces, and then now all I have to do is literally just fill this all in with some of your solid blocks of choice. Alright, so I went ahead and finished building up the platform. The next thing we're going to have to do is grab ourselves some fence posts, any kind of fence post. What we need to do is just come to anywhere the edges. We got to build up 1, 2 blocks right here on the edge, and we're going to actually come out by 1 block and place a fence post. Therefore, it's over the void and not over the farm sort of thing, I guess you could say. And then all we are going to do is just trace the whole farm. As you guys can see, just the whole entire top platform. This is too high, keep in mind. Or I mean, not too high, but this is on the second block. This is at height level. We're just going to go ahead and build this around the whole entire farm, just like outline it. So yeah, go ahead and do that. I'll be back with you guys once you finish doing that all up. And alright guys, so after you go ahead and finish placing your fences all around the whole outside of this platform, what we got to do next is we got to go ahead and place our endermite up here in the middle. So it's nothing too crazy, it's nothing too hard, just follow along with me. What we're going to do is we're going to come right here, we're going to build out 1, 2 blocks, right? Go and destroy that block. And we're going to build it up by 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we can go and destroy all the blocks below that and just leave that top block. And then we got to go ahead and build actually back up to it, because that's where we're going to put our endermite. And oh, make sure you guys have a name tag that's named something just random, because we got to name tag the endermite. Otherwise, it will despawn. So yeah, go ahead and do that. Now what we got to do is we're just going to build off 1 block to any side. It doesn't matter. And then we got to go ahead and make a too high little chamber for this little dude to sit in, just to make sure nothing happens. And you also will need a lot of ender pearls for this step. Now don't worry, just remember which block is your middle block, which is this one right here. As you can see, there's already enderman down there. I don't know how this spawned, but just make sure that is your too high block, just like that. So now we have this too high hole. We're going to place down 2 rails, and we're going to wait to place the minecart. We're going to jump in here, and what we need to do is we got to keep on throwing ender pearls just right here until eventually we will get ourselves a little endermite guy. And trust me, you will know when you get this little dude. You might want to get some food on you just to make sure that you don't die. So go ahead and grab some food just to eat it. And sometimes it can take 1 ender pearl. Sometimes it can take 100 ender pearls. You just really never know. So we're just going to keep on throwing pearls until eventually you'll see it. We'll get a little purple guy. And we're actually going to have to wait a minute. Oh, there he is. There's a little purple guy. Now he will try and murder you, but it's okay. Just make sure you can build up and that he doesn't get out. Perfect. Now all we gotta do is place ourselves our minecart right here and get the little guy trapped inside of there, just like that. Now that's why I said you gotta remember where your middle block is, because what you need to do is you gotta make sure he's pushed all the way into the middle block and not on this side block. So yeah, and perfect, he's right there on that middle block. Go and destroy everything else except that block he's sitting on. So make sure you just don't destroy that 1 block. Also, what we need to do is we actually have to go and destroy this little rail that he's on. So just try and make sure you can see the hitbox around it, okay? Just build up to it. Make sure you can see the hitbox around the particular rail, and then hit it, and then just like that, you're good. And then what you can do is you can just come right here and place a slab up just like that. Then destroy that block, and then you're good. Now, you got to make sure you guys never turn your game to peaceful mode, because if you were to turn to peaceful mode, this guy will despawn, and you would have to do this step all over again in order to make this work. But yeah, then just go ahead and mess up all your blocks up here, and then we are almost done. Now what we gotta do is go ahead and go down there and make ourselves our collection system. And alright, just a quick little break from the actual thing. One quick little thing I noticed while I was taking thumbnails for this thing is that if you actually place buttons around this inside right here, it's way faster, because the enderman will just straight up jump straight in. So yeah, go ahead and place some, just any kind of buttons just around this little hole that we have right here, just like this. And it was just something I just thought I'd test out at the end of it, and it works way best. So yeah, go ahead and do that. Anyways, back to the main video. And alright, so now when you guys come down here to the bottom to make your kill chamber thingamajigger, or like your collection system, that's what I meant. There will be guys down here, so you can go ahead and kill them off, or you can just not mess with them. I'm going to kill them. More will probably drop, but that's alright. Now what we need to do is we got to go back to this original little 3x3 square. Remember, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And make sure it lines up perfectly with your top little piece right up here. So as you see, it all lines up perfectly. Perfect. Now all we got to do is grab ourselves some hoppers. You can go ahead and place this wherever you want. I'm just going to place it right here. We just got to go ahead and put a chest right here. So bang, bang. Then we got to go ahead and place just hoppers where the normal stuff would be. Bang, bang, bang. And badoop, 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 just like that. And now we actually have to put a half slabs on it. And this is because if we didn't, what would happen is all the XP would get stuck inside these little holes and you have to walk over to get it. But now, as you guys will see, as soon as they start dropping, just give them like 1 minute and they'll start dropping in. You will see when we hit them, they will still be 1 hit. Their pearls will immediately go into this chest, and we will still get all of their XP. If you want to be even more safe, what you could do is you could put half slabs up here. You just kind of whack them like that, so that will work as well if you wanted to. If not, you really don't need it, to be honest. You could just sit here and whack them. You'll be fine. But yeah, that is pretty much the whole farm done and dusted. Alright, so I actually might have been kind of wrong. It is kind of 2 hits if you leave this here. So yeah, actually go ahead and pick your slabs up to make sure it's 1 hit, and the hoppers will collect it. Now all you have to do, you just have to walk in like every once in a while and collect all the XP. But it's truly not that big of a deal. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this very, very simple farm design. If you have any questions, I will be down below in the comment section answering questions that you may or may not have. But anyways, thank you guys for watching yet again another video. I do hope you enjoyed. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. We're almost at 5K, so that'd be cool to hit 5K soon. So yeah, anyways, thank you guys for watching yet another video. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody!